Rashawn Roberts, is it?
Yeah. Look, I didn't do
nothing. Yeah, right.
I ain't lying. I was walking down the street and these cops pulled up. They started saying I shot some cop. I'm just lucky I made it out of there alive.
Oh, you lucky, all right. Officer's name was Sam Stone. He's a friend.
Whatever.
Looking at some serious time, LaShawn. Not to mention your drug priors.
I told you, I was just walking down the
street. Yeah, I heard that.
You ain't got nothing on me, so I need my phone call.
No.
I got rights.
Don't give me that. You better pray that that officer doesn't die.
I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Oh, really? Then explain to me the prints on the gun. Ballistic is saying it's a murder weapon.
Look, I ain't shoot nobody. Anyways, them white cops been terrorizing us for years.
I didn't say he was white. Gotcha.
I don't wanna be. Most of y'all cops dirty anyways. You care more about a white cop than you do your own kind.
You know what I'm sick of, LaShawn? Trifling little Negroes like you pissing their life away and blaming on everybody else.
And I'm sick of Uncle Tom ass cops like you.
Don't you touch me, man.
Them cops don't care who they hurt or kill. That cop, he took everything from me. Not even an apology. Just went to work the next day like it was nothing.
What are you trying to say?
He killed my brother, Nick. He was just walking down the street. He said he had a gun. He didn't have no gun. It was a football. A football, man. He had a scholarship and everything. He was set.
I'm sorry for your loss, but that does not give you the right.
Yeah, it does. My brother, he wasn't like me. He never hurt nobody. So do whatever you gotta do. I don't care. It was for him. It was worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Have a seat. Looks like you got your wish. Now looking at murder one. Give me your hand.
Joy Logan. I'm Detective Graham. The reason we brought you in for questioning is that your husband, Richard Logan, is missing, and there's a substantial amount of blood in your home. When was the last time you saw your husband?
What did you say?
Your husband? When was the last time you saw him?
I saw him last night before I went up to bed.
Can you describe his state of mind last night?
He was very agitated.
Do you know why?
I was late, coming home from work. He didn't like my job very much.
Where do you work?
I work for a church on 17th Avenue, Redeemer Church. I'm a secretary.
Seems a little unusual, doesn't it?
Is it?
Well, it says here that your husband's a staunch follower of a satanic cult. Were your differences in faith a source of contention in your marriage?
He didn't like it. He would yell, sometimes threaten.
Threaten? In what way? Did he threaten you physically? Was Richard abusing you?
No.
Okay, but you just said...
He would, threaten. He never... I think they told him to.
Who?
Those in the darkness.
Those?
Do you believe in God?
Not sure. Why?
Because you're gonna need to.
Really?
I wish you could understand.
Understand what, Joy?
When you play with darkness, that road only leads to death.
So are you saying that your husband is dead?
I don't know.
Look, Joy, I can't help you unless you tell me exactly what you witnessed last night. The only thing we do know is that your husband was a Satanist who was married to a Christian woman who works in a church. Isn't that right?
He was so angry that night. Richard was to be initiated as a high priest in the cult. It was about an hour after I went to bed. I heard something downstairs. There was some kind of like terrible noise. Like growling and then screaming.
So there was someone else downstairs with your husband last night.
I'm not sure.
So you didn't see him just before he disappeared?
I went to the top of the stairs and I saw.
What did you see? Joy, you have to give me something. Anything. It could mean the difference in finding your husband.
Something had him up in the air and then it just took him.
It took him. Can you give me a description?
It wasn't a person. It was darkness. It was evil.
Look, Joy, I don't believe in the occult, and I certainly cannot and will not attribute the supernatural to this case. We need to find your husband, and I'm hoping that you can help me with that. If not...
If not, you were so pathetic. You and your so-called police procedures. You don't know anything. What? You look so surprised. People are funny. If it's not right in front of them, they don't believe it. And how could you possibly understand what's going on, or more importantly, what you're dealing with?
So why don't you tell me what I'm dealing with?
Me? You're dealing with me.
So I gather you had something to do with your husband's disappearance.
No, she didn't.
She is you.
If you say so. As much as I'd love to sit around and chat, I really need to head out.
I need you to put those handcuffs back on.
Okie dokie.
Who are you?
Well, I'm certainly not the unsuspecting, weak, scared little wife now, am I?
I gather you're not a church secretary either.
I'm not, but she is. By the way, not all people in church are Christians.
But she let me in right now and I need her, so let's just say it's gonna be a
busy month for Joy.
You'll never make it out of here alive.
if you say so.
I need backup in here.
Jesus.
We've been sitting here for 22 minutes, and as much as I like to stare in those menacing eyes of yours, so he is alive. You want to tell me why?
Had to.
It's not an answer. You're lucky you're sitting there in one piece.
It wasn't luck.
Oh,
It was fate.
really? Why is that?
Well, the way I figured it was doing him a favor.
Him who? Oh, yeah. I don't think he'd approve of you killing 16 people.
Who deserved it? I told you wouldn't understand.
Why is that?
Because you're just like them.
Really?
It wasn't murder. I told you. It was a cleansing.
Marion. I can call you Marion. Were you named after that rapper? You know, the big guy who killed Pac.
If he was a real brother, you know he wasn't a rapper.
So you're gonna tell me why?
I told you.
Cleansing. All white males, ages 17 to 60. No age pattern. Why white males?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Read the news, man.
None of these men were involved in any violent acts, nor do they have criminal records.
But they were going to. That's the point. They would have. They're like roaches, and they need to be exterminated.
So you murdered men based on what you thought they would do.
Can I say that cops are some of the most stupidest people on the planet? Look, Michael Gray posted subversive literature on social media. Gary Langston is a card-carrying member of the KKK, demonstrates with dukes and made threats against illegals. Fred Hill took pictures with an AK-47, a noose around a black dummy on Republic's Directives website. Gunnar Wilkes posts photos with a sawed-off shotgun in his mother's basement and posted it on primary.com. In 5 minutes, he deleted it. But I found it. Yes, I did. With a name like Gunnar, he got to be a killer.
So you murdered him in cold blood on his way to school.
It wasn't cold. Nothing cold about it. All them innocent kids, old folks, they don't care. All they do is slaughter. No mercy. See, I give mercy. Every time I pull that trigger, it was mercy. I wish I could do so much more.
But you did. So who's the hypocrite now? Huh? Didn't you stab Dennis Stamper 16 times, then hang him? And it gets worse.
It's no worse than what they're doing to us. I know you can't relate, brother.
Hate makes more hate, evil more evil. And you are one evil brother.
Why? Because I won't do the MLK thing? Love the ones that hate us? Nah. Destroy the ones that hate us by any means necessary. See, you're part of the problem. Weak ass brother with a gun and don't have the guts to use it on the real enemy. The ones you work with, play with. It's a war. They're hunting us. And the only way to turn the tables and end it is to shoot first.
You can't kill someone for their theology, mentality, or political point of view.
But I could defend this country against enemies foreign and domestic. I served in Afghanistan. That's the oath I took.
You swore oath to serve and protect.
No. You did. All of y'all. But this ain't freedom. This is freedom. The power to execute before Almighty God.
Because of God or instead of God? He'd have skewed your perspective, brother.
Brother, we ain't brothers on any level.
You're right. Any human being's my brother. You're neither.
Okay, go on. Go ahead, walk away. The war's coming, brother. Go ahead, walk away. With or without you. The war's coming. Like it or not, the war is coming.